We're gonna talk about standing to sue. So what is this standing to sue? The question here is, can a plaintiff or can a person just sue anyone? Right? Sino ba ang pwede kong kasuhan? And what are the grounds, the elements, or the factors where it's possible to sue someone? Meron kang right to sue, or what we call standing to sue. Well, let's start first with the basics. So number one, the party bringing the lawsuit must have been suffered or threatened with harm. So threatened with harm, pag tinutukan kita ng baril, pero I did not pull the trigger, tinutukan lang kita ng baril, pero hindi ka natamaan ng baril. You have been threatened with harm. And of course, suffered harm. Okay? Natamaan ka ng baril, it caused you harm. Number two, sometimes a person can have standing to sue on behalf of another person. So, ano ibig sabihin yan? For example, if I'm a child, if I'm a grade school student, and I was bullied, okay? So who can defend me? Then my parents can sue the bully. Okay, the parents on behalf of me can sue the bully, right? Sometimes, again, a person can have standing to sue on behalf of another person. Number three, standing to sue requires that the controversy at issue is real and substantial, not hypothetical or academic. A good example here, during the ECQ, alright? Coco Pimentel violated the quarantine rights. Kung akong pasyente, tapos akong pasyente, namatay ako. Pasyente ako ng, I think that was St. Luke's ba? Namatay ako doon. Can I sue Coco Pimentel for, dahil nagkasakit ako? Nurse ako kung wari. Tapos, dumaan si Coco Pimentel sa St. Luke's kung saan ako nagtatrabaho. After niyang dumaan, nagka-COVID ako. Can I sue Coco Pimentel dahil nagka-COVID ako? No. Because, anong cause ng COVID symptoms mo? Was it really because of Coco Pimentel? No, that's hypothetical, right? But what can you sue for? Ano pwede mong kasuhan kay Coco Pimentel? It's not because nagka-COVID ka, but the hospital now can sue, not the nurse. Okay? The hospital and not the nurse can sue Coco Pimentel for violating quarantine rules. Not because nagkasakit ka ng COVID dahil dumihan siya, because that's hypothetical. Alright. So based on that, based on this description, what are the elements of standing to sue? So there are three elements of standing to sue. Number one, injury in fact. Okay? There's a factual injury. Next, caused harm. Okay? You're suing the defendant because it caused you harm. May causation. For example, let's say, nagising ako. Hindi ako makahinga. Sino nag-cause ng harm? Meron ba? Kung wala, baka sabihin lang because of my diet, then you cannot sue someone. There has been a person or a company or a party that caused you harm. Number three, redressability or compensation. What does this mean? I'm suing someone because I want justice. Okay? Kaya bang i-undo yung harm na yon? Or kaya bang ng court i-address yung harm na yon in order for me to get compensation? So those are the three elements of standing to sue. Injury in fact, causation, and compensation. Let's talk first with injury in fact. Injury in fact means that a person has suffered an actual injury, like what I said. This could be a physical injury or an economic loss. Right? Next, causation. The injury to the plaintiff was caused by the person or the party that is being sued. Right? The party bringing the lawsuit needs to show that they would not have injured or suffered harm if there was inaction or action of the defendant. Bakit may inaction? Ibig sabihin, for example, I own, mm, I'm a tenant of a certain condominium, of a certain dormitory. Eh, dun sa dormitory na yon, baho-baho, may ano, tawag dito, hindi binabantayan, na, tawag dito, nanakaw yung gamit ko sa ano, nagamit yung nanakaw ko dun, nagamit yung nanakaw yung mga gamit ko sa dormitorio, walang ginawa yung landlord. There was inaction of the defendant. Kaya hindi sana ako mananakawan kung gumawa ng action yung landlord. So again, causation. The party bringing the lawsuit needs to show that they would not have been injured if there was inaction or action of the defendant. Next, redressability. The court is able to do something to correct or make up for the plaintiff's injury. Bakit ko ina-address sa court? Kasi gusto ko ng justice. I want the court to give me justice to make up for my injury. Next paragraph. If the defendant is unable to do the damage that he or she has caused, the court can impose penalties or fines that would discourage the defendant to perform the injury. Kaya no example dito, murder. Kaya bang i-undo yung murder? Kaya bang i-correct yung murder? Kaya bang i-make up yung murder? Can rape be made up for? Can it be corrected? No. So, if the defendant is unable to do the damage, it cannot correct the damage, the court can now impose fines or penalties that would discourage him or her to perform that act again. Pwede siyang ikulong, pwede siyang pabayarin. Alright? So take note of this three. Ano ulit yun? Injury in fact, causation, and redressability. Okay. So with that, here's a question for you. Why do parties seeking to bring environmental lawsuits have trouble proving that the defendant's conduct or action caused the harm? Alright? Bakit ang hirap magbigay ng kaso about environmental lawsuits sa court? So, kindly post your answers below and subscribe. See ya!